Hello everyone. Today we're going to be learning the Philidor position, also known as the Queen versus Rook endgame. I will teach you guys how to play that, and this is the position you want to get in. Later in the video, I'll teach you guys how to get to the position, and so now it's black's move. And now black can't really do anything. We'll start with the king moves. One legal move. If he goes king f8, queen h6, this is a pin. He can't move the rook because that would be illegal. Because then that would be a check. So he's in a pin, and he'll have to move here, and we just take the rook. So now we will check the rook moves. Obviously, rook f7 and rook g6, you just take with the queen. Same thing with rook f7. If he goes rook e7, you take with the king. If and also here, or you could take with the queen. If he goes rook to d7, then you check. That's a double attack. A double attack is usually a check, not always. And then you're attacking two pieces, and then you'll have to save one, but he loses the other. And here it is, he's attacking the king and the rook, so he'll have to save the king, and then he takes the rook. Now if he goes, so now you guys know these are like the bad squares. Well, actually all of them bad, but if he goes rook to b7 or rook to g2, then you give a check. Another double attack. He can go rook f7. Otherwise, will take. For example, oh sorry, the wrong move. Yeah, and so now those are like these are the bad moves, and now the most like hardest ones are these, the green squares. So if he moves his rook to, let's say, c7, then here we will give a check queen d5. Now he can't go king to f7, and it will be checkmate. So he could go king h7, then you go queen to d3. It's and then again he can go king to h6, or queen h3 checkmate. So then, or queen g6, but and then if he goes, and then he'll have to go back and then to the 8th rank, and you just give a double attack, and I'll show you guys again. It's attacking the rook, attacking the king. You'll have to save the king and his mate very soon. So now you guys know like what happens if the rook goes on c7 or g2 again. Um, I mean g3. Then we can just go here. Can go to f1. So he can go to h7 or h8. h7 would just be queen b7. Then king to g8, and from a further distance it says double attack. So now his last possible move is rook e7 and rook g1. If he goes rook g1, then we go queen d5 again. The center checks. Those are like the fastest ways to take the rook if the rook goes on g3 or g1. Same way a3 or c7. It can be the Philidor position can be possible in any corner of the board. Um, so here, if he again can go king f8, if he goes king to h7, then you go queen to e4 check, then like yeah, queen to e4 check, and you'll go king g8, then you'll go all the way back, and now you'll be forced to go to h7, queen a7, double attack. Yeah, so that's what happens if rook to g1. Was kind of um, you would actually have to practice this if you want to improve and to remember. Um, so that's what happens in rook g1. Uh, then you just go again central check, and then you. It's actually not that hard. You could just um, even. It's not like you have to remember, but like here to queen d5 if he goes to a7, then king f8 again not possible. Now king h8 is also not possible because that again same thing king h1 and we move back here. He can't for example if he goes here he can't go rook h7 because this is checkmate. This is called background checkmate, where the opponent's pieces is actually sort of sabotaging his own king. So as you can see, it blocks his way to h7. Can't go to g7 because the king is here. So yeah, that's checkmate. Now if he goes king h7, and you just do the same thing. So now we're done with the like what you have to do at that position. Now we move on to another thing. So some people think that this is a Philidor. I already said it could be on any corner of the board. Yeah, some people think that this is the Philidor. This is not the Philidor because you might think yeah, well, just queen d6, and you'll have to go rook to c7, and then, or, yeah, so then, and then just, no, wait, it has to be black to move. Sorry, black to move, um, yeah, yeah, so some people think, oh, well, for example, if it goes rook c7, then we'll have this pin. We doesn't have to do that. Go rook to I put it as black to move. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on. So yeah, I'll try one more. Black to move. Yeah. So some people think, oh well, if we go rook to c7, for example, now we just have this pin with the idea that um, Oh, um, yeah. So this is just not the Philidor. I mean, if we could switch places like this, that would be the Philidor, but this isn't. So just so you guys know, the king has to be in the center here to king c6, um, so it can take over these squares, and obviously this is also winning, but it'll take longer to win the rook. Now we'll move on to, yeah. So as I already said, it should be black to move, but what if it is white to move? So I will set up the position again, same position. Yeah. So what if it was white to move? What should we do now? Because actually it should have been black to move. So that because then you're putting black into a Zugzwang. That means that your black has no good moves. It only has bad moves. If that's a German word. German. It's like um it's a chess term. So now what you will do is it is called triangulation. And how does triangulation work? Triangulation means that you will move your queen 3 times, or king, or whatever piece, like 3 times or 4 times, or or the opponent, or forcing your opponent to move their king or some other piece 3 times, it so that is their move. So here, queen d5. Now if he goes um, Now if he goes f king f8, then you just go rook d8. Now king h8 or h7 doesn't really matter. Now we will go here. Now king h7. Now we will go back um, here, then here, and now it's black to move because we have just triangulated our queen. So we didn't move it in a triangle. Usually that's what the kings do in endgames, but that is more like for opposition and all. Will be covered in another video. Um, so yeah, that was actually it for the Philidor. Now we will go to like how to get to the position. Um, so you, I just put these pieces randomly. Doesn't really matter actually. So what your plan is to get your king close to your opponent's king. So here king e4 is the best move because you're slowly getting closer. Now what will you play? You could play um, according to the engine rook d7, and then here you just go queen c4. Remember, king e5. You might think that brings the king closer, but then you go rook e7, and you'll be forced to go on the f5. So queen c4 here is the best move. Now he probably will go king b6, right? So then queen e6 again. If you can move your king closer, or if you would, and then your king would have to move further away, then actually you can now, because if he goes rook e7, for example, then I would go king d6. Then according to engine, rook g7 is the best move, and I would go king f. No, oh sorry, I played that move by mistake. Okay, yes, and this is just how you like. We're showing an example. Um, Not the best move what I just played there. According to engine, this is the best move. Um, queen b4, then king to b7 was the only move. Then your king is already close enough, so that's why I could just go king to or queen to e4. Then if it goes back to b6, I'll be losing because of queen to a4. And then black is literally doesn't have any moves. Now you go king a7, like, and just king c6. Now if it goes rook to b6, for example, then just king c7, can go rook b7, and you guys can already see that we're getting close to the Philidor, and this you're supposed to do this in less than 50 moves, and then you can go on with the Philidor. Um, that was it for today. In the next video, we'll be talking about like the other Philidor position where there's a pawn, like where you have a pawn and a rook, and your opponent has a rook, and you have to make sure that the pawn gets promoted. And with that, in that video, we'll also cover the second rank defense, and then we'll have another. Then we'll have another video about third rank defense. It's like for example, if the king on b7 were to be on g2, and this rook on b5 were to be on f2, then that would be second rank defense, and the third rank defense is different. It's not like that, and yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next video. Bye.